This is a take two. I forgot to turn Michael on, you know. Hey Michael, how you doing? Uh, yeah, dang it. Okay, so man, it was so good. It was so good, and I just did not trust the sound. All right, here's the thing. Before we get started, I got to tell you who I saw twice this morning, and if I saw it, you saw it because we are one, right? We dig in this that we are just one. So a sign for me is a sign for you, because Spirit knows what I was going to do. Spirit knows I was going to get on here and talk to you this morning, and then so gave me a flash of this green grasshopper. And let me tell you something, folks. I have not seen. This is my 9th year living in this lot, and I have not seen a grasshopper once. Excuse me. Confirmation. Burp. This is my first year seeing a hummingbird in this backyard, and I don't know. Maybe it's my awareness. Whatever, man. I just think that they're showing up. They're showing up to tell us something. 111. As I'm saying that, new journey, new. Oh, baby, here we go. So I went to my. Oh, that's how I started this whole thing. Dang it. So let me show you my broken banana. I mean, my broken phone. So I started the video like with the book in my hand. Let me just try to recreate this, but it's false. I was like talking, like, just a minute, you guys, I'll be right with you. I got to get this straightened out. And then like pretending I'm talking to her about how there's no green grasshopper or grasshopper at all in this wonderful set of cards here, this energies. And so then I was like, we're gonna have to straighten this out, and maybe there's a conspiracy. And then I was like, hang up now. And then I snapped it. And then I took a bite out of the, you know what, I'll take another bite. I know I don't want to eat on camera, but I don't want that banana to get, oh, yucky. Okay. So there's no green grasshopper in the book. So I had to look her up. And I just did Google. And the first thing that came up was the thing with the little star on it, and I said, I'll just read this and start here. We'll start at the start. And the first thing it said, it broke it into 3 things. A leap of faith. Well, obviously, they leapy. And forward progress only was the second thing, because apparently, I did not know this, grasshoppers can only leap forward the way they're designed. And good fortune. Good fortune. So I was like, that's great. That's great. Let me keep digging, because you are me, we are we deserve more. We deserve to know this green grasshopper a little more intimately. So I looked it up some more, and patience and action come up, because grasshoppers apparently don't just go boingy, 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 boingy all the time. They sit, they look, they eat, they do whatever. They figure out what's the next move, and then they make it. Makes sense? Abundance and luck, I'll take it. I will take it. And listening to your inner voice. And I was like, man, this is a very complete. This is getting so complete. But I was like, Trip. By the way, I'm Trip. This is Real Nature Trip, but we do tarot here. That's the main thing. But the real main thing is connecting with you, and the love and learning and growing, and woo, that's the main thing. But so I kept looking for us, and I found some medium was talking about signs, she said, and the feelings she got with it, and brought them up and wrote an article. So I read it. I read it. The whole part about the grasshopper. I didn't read the other stuff. Green grasshopper shows up at your house to show you your power and the vision you have, like to reinforce that vision you have. Okay? And then she went on to say, shows you are on the right track. Right track. You're on the right track. And yesterday was about these steps, that you just need to take these little steps, and it doesn't look like anything's changing, but big changes are happening. And you are on the right track. Yeah. So trust that. And new beginnings because of prior actions. So things you've done, by the way, it's a Friday. There's progress going out. People are working and helping and growing And so there's some hammering going on back there, and sometimes a blower and whatever. If it's really terrible, let me know. Now that I have my Michael on. Okay. But it's also talking about a new beginning because of previous actions and just a fresh start. And the green is just abundance, growth, and renewal. Yeah. Pow, pow. That makes the point. They're hammering the point. You see that? You see that? Dang. And I missed. There was a good 111. Did I say it on this one? I think I was a 222 last time. Oh, yeah. It was great. Just imagine that I said all that. And, imagine that I told you that if you're new, I love you, by the way. I love you. I accept you. All that stuff. I usually drink out of a quart jar, but sometimes when I feel fancy, since I don't drink alcohol anymore, I still use them. And it's cold water today. Even though I had to do a take 2 on this video, it's still cold because we purchased a refrigerator and installed it yesterday. And now I realize, because I was living out of like a little, classroom refrigerator. If you're a teacher, I had it in my classroom, just enough for lunch and stuff. And when I transferred the stuff out of the little fridge into the big fridge, it all fit in the door. So basically, for the last, 9 months, I've been living out of a refrigerator door, which is fine. But now we can put our water in there, like we have a jug of water, we can keep it and get cold. And we have a freezer, so we can, buy a week's worth of groceries instead of 2 days. Oh wow, they're really making noise. Okay, where are we? What's going on? Oh yeah, Spirit, help us out. Let us help you out. We're available. We are available. We're up for this. We're excited. Yeah, send us the messages how you want, where you want, when you want, for our best interest, for our growth and our peace and love and joy and learning. Spirit added that one in there. Dang it. Thought we could get away with it. Yeah, we love you and thank you. Okay. Oh, I hope you're doing well. Ooh, I just saw my old anniversary go by. Just kidding. Okay, what are we doing? We're ready to go. So we're doing past energy. What are we looking at for past energy? Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm getting this feeling because it's Queen, and queens are like receiving, and like they're not pushing forward. They're glowing, and the things come to it. And I feel this feeling I'm getting is you've been not hermiting, but you have also, but like you've been silently building your power. Like this is this whole trip. Sorry, I'm not going to show my fingernails. We're kind of stained right now from some action, some work. I was doing masculine doing yesterday. Got my fingernails dirty. Sorry, sidetracking. So this it feels like a gathering of your strength, a gathering of whatever, and it's getting brighter, and you're glowing. It's getting brighter and you're glowing, but your little cat shadow is still showing. You're not afraid to show everything about yourself. Well, show glimpses. You're not like here to like just but like you're like, hey, I'm reaching a lofty place, but part of it is because you're comfortable with your shadow. Yeah, you're comfortable with your shadow, and you've got more than just this kitty, right? You got a big lion in there somewhere, or a whole bunch of cats and dogs. I don't know, whatever. Grasshoppers, dark grasshoppers. But this feels like you've been gathering your zhuzh. Okay, current energy. The Chariot, man, and I'm drawn back to the shadow and the light right here. There's, on this one, this card, it's a lot of yellow, but it's really equal parts when you look at white and black. There's just a little bit of white and a little bit of black. Confirmation burp. And here it's showing. There's a comfort and a discomfort with this card today. Look, I'm hiding my fingernails. There's a comfort and a discomfort with this movement, this go. You're ready for it and you're not ready for it. Is that the feeling? Oh man. Okay, future energy. This might tell us what's up. Wild card. Man, part of me, it's just the idea. It's a wild card. The future is a wild card. Part of me says it is written, and part of me says it is not written. You know, like a lot of it's going to be how you feel about that. You know? Are you feeling like you're in a place now where you have a destiny, you're working toward it, and it's like, hey, this maybe been planned out for you, but you're the one making your way. Like, is that the feeling? Oh. Like, and you feel like you have to write it as you go. That's okay. The future energy, so I feel like you're coming to an understanding that you kind of write it as you go. You know, in the past, maybe you were this waiting, this building, whatever, and then the discomfort in here is kind of wanting some clear instructions, kind of, you know. But man, you've got to blaze this trail, and that's why you're here. Man, I went to go this way to talk closer to the camera, but I could just do one of these. I should do this. Yes, they're on the north stairs. Hurry. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. It feels like you're coming to grips, and it's gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna get to a point where you're just like, you're able to roll with it and write whatever. Like, there's no this is the way it's supposed to be done anymore for you. Oh baby, this is that is cracking it open, right? That is cracking it open, because it just feels like, yeah, like, I don't know. Ooh, now they're doing hammering and the blowing. What is going on? Okay, let's get refocused. Kind of losing the focus a little bit. You know, at the end of that, there is what is it? Where? What? So, and that's kind of talking about questions popping back up. And for a while, you've been feeling like you're just not questioning things. You've had these feelings like, even the stuff I don't know, it's all good. You know, like, I get that it's connected and it matters, but I don't need to know the exact details or mechanism. Yeah, but now it feels like a saw. Now there's a saw. Now it feels like I think what's happening is you're getting to another level where there is a discomfort. Like, every new room you go into, every new level, every new floor, every new depth, every new distance you go, there's a discomfort traveling it. And there is that re-desire to, like, okay, what am I doing? What's going on? You know, and to re-establish your bearings. That's you're re-establishing bearings. And you're getting to this point where you're realizing 1444 right there. So I saw that You're getting to this point where you're starting to understand this process and yeah, and like, and when you can become aware of where you are in this, it softens the blow. Yeah, and that, and yeah, it grounds you, and it helps you reconnect with yourself. So it's like, let's go to the beach. Okay, the beach, get your bearings on the beach, or you can't sit on that, that will bite you, or whatever it is, whatever. And then you go into the water, and it's like a different temperature, you get your bearings, and then you go into deeper water. And let's say you get on a little boat and you go farther out. Everything is bearings, and not bearings. It's all ball bearings, you guys. From the movie Fletch. Come on, fellas, it's all ball bearings now. But like, re-grounded, recalibrated, like, and normalized and comfortable. And this has happened enough where that's the thing, you're starting to see that cycle. Oh man. So the desire, 9 of Cups, and yeah, the desire is, hey, can we just be okay with it? Like, get to a place where it's like, whew. And I'm seeing 9 cups. It feels like, 9 lives, 9 cups. It's gonna, it takes some cycles. Some of us are gotta learn a little slower and get our reps in. But the desire is to get there. And the challenge, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a challenge, huh? Let's read about that. Because I feel like all those aces are just like, here's the gift. Remember this gift, or I'm refreshing this whatever. But it's Pentacles. I'm trying not to read it. There's a desire in me not to read the book. It's earthly. Maybe there's some big earthly desire that you're attached to. Yeah, your hand. This is your hand. This is your hand on this pentacle, attached to something earthly. And that can be anything from, purple places, people, things. Purple. People, places, purple things. No, get the purple, whatever. You might be interested in a purple person. All right? If that's what it is, hey, that's okay. That's okay. It might be temporary. That's called a bruise. It might be permanent. I don't know what that's called. Oh, man. Anyway, way sidetracked again. But sidetracked by earthly something. Okay, each one of us has the thing, right? And what is it you've been wanting to strip down, work on, detach from? I've made a few good detachments lately, and I could do for a few good more. Chicken? So, yeah, there's something you need to unwind yourself from. And maybe not physically get away from it, but like detach the meanings and things you're putting onto it, and just, yeah, accept it for what it is, put it in its proper place, energetically, man. All right. So that is the challenge, and the solution. The Magician. This is where you remember all your tools. Look at, let me close those fingernails here. Oh yeah. Yeah, you were given all the tools needed. And I'm getting back to the alchemy, like, remember the lessons you've been working on and learning. Like, that's, man, did I lean on those the last few days? And like, you forget what you do, you forget that you detach yourself from the thoughts, and that, all the different things. You forget that you check in with your body, or that you check in with that emotion, and that you say that you don't just try to like squash it because it's not, helping you right that minute, So, yeah, you can forget that you've got all these abilities, all these tools, And this is just a reminder to remind you of that. Okay, you alone, Queen of Cups. Yeah, man, that's the double feminine, right? The Queen and the Cups, and it just feels like back to that hermit feeling, like just really the journey has become so in the heart, you know, and it when it's double feminine, it it gets a little painful, right? Because you're feeling it, you're letting yourself feel it, and that's the feeling. You've been letting yourself feel things deeper that you've put on back burner, or like, yeah, you just habitually said that's not a productive feeling, and now you're facing it all, and it's, oh, a sprinkler just went off. That's one calmer thing. That's this. Okay, things are calming one thing at a time. Like that hammering's gonna stop, and the blower's gonna stop, and it's just 2121. As I was saying that, there's this step by step. As yeah, you're why do I do that all the time? And I love that I hear it. Um, yeah, this goes so hand in hand with this guy. Like, you want to get there, you want to get to this place where you can fill those cups with love, peace, joy, and whatever. You're being asked to, like, feel it, do it, like, take care of all the puppies, not just the cute one. You know, they all need a little milk and kibble or whatever. All right, that's you, and you're deep in this. You're deep in this, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. Oh yeah, double confirmation bird. I mean, was it? You would be the one to know. All right, that's you. Oh, there's a lot. Them? Oh, it's just one-sided. No, the sun. Okay. You know, I wonder if this could be the same person as yesterday. Someone that's kind of freeing themselves, right? They're kind of like coming to the light. And yeah, you've seen this in a variety of ways. And yesterday it was almost kind of more of like a mentor. Like they've been there, and they've gotten their reps in and come out with some wisdom and knowing themselves. And this person might be that person, but because they got this little babe, it could be someone newly exposed to the sun, newly seeing the light, which we've talked about too. So we might be talking about that person. But maybe it's just, hey, when I'm out and I'm letting myself to the light, it's my inner child that's on the horse, baby. And it is a fire horse, right? Because there's a horse and there's some orange, so we're calling it fire horses. Somebody that's having a heck of a year. All right, and the two of you together, man. There's four of cups. 4 cups. Okay, we're reading this. Because 4 cups, there's a part of me that's like, well, that doesn't feel good. Like, what? You know, but what did I just say? What did you just say, Trip? 4 cups. The inability to see a gift when presented with one. Oh, maybe you guys are not seeing each other. You know? Yeah, maybe maybe with life and what you're doing, and you know, you're kind of focused in and whatever, and they're and maybe the way you know each other, it's you just don't talk about this stuff, right? So maybe that's what's happening, is you both, oh, whoa, deja vu. Okay, for sure. You both do not see 24/24 and a deja vu. Yeah, you both are going through this amazing stuff, yet don't talk about it to each other because you guys are not in that context where you don't see each other that way, you know, like, yeah. Oh, man. Whoa. Well, I feel like someone's going to break that barrier little by little. And man, you know, it's an awkward barrier, but there are awkwarder barriers. There are, sorry, more awkwarder barriers. All right, let's go. Situation do and don't do. The situation. Okay, we've seen this one. This feeling like you're kind of in a rut, but and the eyes open. I keep relating us to this second one because the eyes are up and we're seeing where it is light. We can see where the light is in the darkness, yet feel kind of in that rut. That's that situation. So what do we want to do? Do. King of, right? King this time. That was the missing king. The King of Pentacles. All right. This is instruction, so I'm going to read this King of Pentacles because we need to know what to do. Now, we know what to do. We write our own rules. Wealthy man who continues to reap dividends. Builder, brave, business, real estate, financial freedom. Okay, I mean, so it is the pentacles. It is the doing. But there's the sentence. Builder, brave, builder, brave. One more time. Builder, brave. Yeah. You're writing your own script. You're writing your own life. You're building your own life. You're drawing up the plans. Sure. There may be a master script, but you're the one doing it. You're the one doing it. Yeah. I can't go too deep on that because I don't know anything. But I get the sense. That you're starting to understand enough of how it works that you're able to function and get going. And between that grasshopper and these pentacles, it just feels like you're on the right track. And whatever you're actually doing out there in the world, it's gonna pay off. It said dividends, paying dividends. So don't do the moon. So the moon, I feel like it's coming out from under, but you're not coming out from under anymore. You've been building your strength. You're more than just like, oh, I survived and now it's time to look on the world and see new opportunities. It's more of a, I've built myself. I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna try to get out of here on these things. No, it's too late. 28 minutes. All right. I'll tell you what. I love you. This is a very beautiful read. It screams of you, like stepping into your power, remembering your power. Like every time you forget, like I have everything. I have everything. I have this side and that side, and I can use them all. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. All right. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Gang, goodbye.